Birthday cake. By far my favorite. What was I gonna say? Guys, it is now Thursday, December 12th. It's been a minute. Last video was on Black Friday. I tried to film last week. It just didn't go the way I wanted it to. Busy in weird areas. But just to catch everybody up on everything, December 12th now. December 7th was my birthday. I am officially 40. If my gray beard isn't giving it away. So now finally in the 40s. I think I can use that hashtag fit over 40 now. But yeah, so it is cold today, December 12th. We had some snow last night and it is only like 10-12 degrees, so I'm definitely feeling it. Hopefully the gym isn't too chilly. We have a leg session today. I'm going to try my hardest to film it because I have to film it at my gym, which is normally a little bit busier than Steve's gym. His is normally pretty dead in the middle of the day. Mine isn't because we have clients coming and going all the time. So I think my next coach starts up at around like 1:30 or something like that. So I'm going to try to sneak in there before at lunchtime just to like sneak in there and get the leg session in. So I'm gonna try my hardest to film it. This is my hard leg session. The reps are the 20 to 30 rep range. So it's just one of those days where it's just like, it just kicks your ass. It just is what it is. I like it. Definitely get one hell of a pump. Feel like a bodybuilder when you do it. You know, when you're just taking your hamstring curls to like that high of reps, like the pump is just, it's sick. But what else? We have some updates also as far as macros. So one thing I've personally been doing is, John doesn't know this, but normally have my rest days on Monday and Friday. Friday, I've been coming in and getting an extra training session in, basically just separating my upper body day on Saturday. So doing a push day, then on Saturday, just doing a pull day. But he gave me an extra high carb day, an extra refeed. So now we have 2 refeeds a week, which is awesome. So my low day macros are still the same low day macros. Put them up on the screen. It'll be 220 protein, 290 carbohydrates, and 60 grams of fat. Now the 2 high carb days are still 220 grams of protein, 500 carbohydrates, and only 50 grams of fat. I'm liking it. So right now what I'm doing is I have 2 high carb days on Tuesday, which is my push day, and then on Saturday, which is my pull day. I just did 2 days ago was my first time doing this because we just added this just this week, and I'm feeling really good. Body weight is on the way up, so I'm currently at 159 pounds, but the body composition looks pretty good. That's one of those things I'm looking at, like, that's very interesting. Like going down, 159 going down looks different than like a controlled 159 going up. So I'm pretty happy with it. I just look really full. Definitely put like some lean tissue back on. I feel like I lost a lot of lean tissue in the prep itself, and my body just, because of the high protein, because of the high volume training, my body is just putting the muscle back on pretty fast, so I'm really liking that. Let's try to think if there's any other updates. Other update though is, yes, on Black Friday I was able to snag a Titan Fitness functional trainer that is supposed to be delivered today. So while we're up at the gym, I'm gonna have to like wait for them to deliver that and kind of see how hard it is to put together. I haven't really watched anything on YouTube about like how to put it together just yet, but I'm gonna probably start watching some of those because I don't like putting things like that together, but it'll be worth it. It's worth it for the clients. I've always wanted a functional trainer for the gym, just because obviously having that like kind of cable system, but also for myself as well. Like now there's a few exercises I can start incorporating. I would love to do like a single arm cable lateral raise. Just the benefits for the delts are great. So I could possibly do that instead of doing like my lying lateral raise, just so that way you can actually get that stretch position in the delt. But that's one thing. And then just also the availability and the amount of exercise we could do for the clients is a great thing. I just wanted to wait till like Black Friday to buy it because it's like, you know, save a little bit of money. So, all right, guys, let's get ready. Let's head to the gym and let's die from legs. All right, so we got it. One, absolutely cold as fuck outside. Two, the truck driver, I guess, said that they set it on this pallet that was like broken. So we had a hell of a time getting it off that truck. Two, like, I had to ask my neighbors next door with the high-low to kind of set it inside the gym, because once we got it off the truck, the truck driver was like, all right, cool, you're good. I'm like, you're just gonna leave it on the road, like, or in the driveway? He was like, yeah, my job's done. So had to call my neighbors and be like, hey, can you guys come help me with the high-low, because I can physically not move this monster of a box. So that looks like a lot to kind of deal with. I'm gonna start getting ready for the workout, so yeah. All right, so warmed up a little bit now. That took a minute. That was actually really cold, but we are finally ready to get started. Starting off with the safety squat bar. And it's weird because today, like I said, like these are really high reps, so we're doing in that 20 to 30 rep range, and this it's hard to like squat for that many reps. But I will say the safety squat bar is the best one to do it with. I've been playing around with different squats in this rep range. I was trying to do it with a front squat, and that ain't it. I can't physically back squat anymore because of my shoulder. So the safety squat bar is like the best one to do it with. So on this day though, it's weird because I don't like posting this one because it's such lightweight because the reps are so high, and I'm absolutely destroyed. And the reps are just like killer. So, all right, let's get after it. All right, to the voiceover with some sped up footage because it's a lot of reps. I think I got like 25 on this. I believe this was like set number 1. It's not a lot of weight. It's only like 90 pounds. But again, if you're taking it to like 25 reps, it just smokes you. Not only my quads are just on fire, but yeah, cardiovascular, like I can barely breathe when I'm doing these. But even though these leg days are kicking my ass, they're doing the trick. My legs are looking solid right now. Just definitely like thicker than what they normally look like. And the quad separation's just really like pretty solid right now. All right, and I call this the leg sled. I think it's referred to as like a compact leg press, but it's not really a leg press because you're kind of, yeah, it's more of like a hack squat. Like, so I just call it the leg sled. But yeah, this is great for the quads. Just tears them up. But the thing is, you have to do high reps with this because anything at 10 and under, you kind of max out with plates. I think you can fit a total of like 4 or 5 45s per side, and I could probably get that to about 8 or 9 reps. It just takes forever to load it up, but it burns like crazy. And I just went right into using it for my calves. So this is a great way to get some donkey calf raises in, and this is great in the high rep range. So just getting a nice stretch at the bottom, trying to lean forward so I get a full stretch on the calves, and yeah, I can do some really high reps with this. This is probably the main thing I added in this year for my calves that has really just built them up. Normally I do a single leg because I have lower reps, but seeing as we're doing higher reps, you could do both legs at the same time. Yeah, I was feeling it. And this deficit reverse lunge is kind of by far the hardest thing on this workout, just because once I get to this point, I'm just gassed. Like I'm exhausted at this point. And it's just the stretch of the bottom just blows my quads up, especially after everything else. But honestly, just lung capacity can't handle it almost. I kind of keep the reps at this just at 20. So, and then I'll just add the weight, add a heavier weight as we get stronger at it. And then just my classic dumbbell leg curl. Out of all the hamstring curling movements, this is the one that I feel the most. That stretch at the bottom. I feel it more than like a seated version or any other version of the leg curl, just because you get that big stretch right there at the bottom. But you have to have the bench on an incline like this to actually get it. And then onto my leg extension machine. This works pretty good. I have to adjust it so I can get a good stretch at the bottom. It's one of those things where the leg stretch on this isn't really that good unless you kind of like MacGyver some of the things around, so you can actually get a stretch at the bottom. That's one of the flaws with the leg extension in general. Not just this machine, but a leg extension in general just doesn't have a stretch focus. It's more of like a shortened muscle focused. but I still do these every week at least. And then on to single leg hip thrusters. So I do have both legs on my other leg day where the rep range is a little bit more like 10 to 15. This one on my high rep day, I'm trying to keep these, but these are still hard as hell. Like I'm trying to do like 20 reps with them. And even though it's like just body weight, I can barely get 20 reps. It's just like my hamstrings and my glutes are just on fire at that point. All right, and it's all unboxed. Started taking it apart just to look at it, and we're gonna get ready to tackle this in another day. What are you doing, Bubba? All right, guys, so we're back at the house, and I got a box of Fat Muscle Project supplements. This is just gonna be some pre-workout and some EAAs. Had a Black Friday deal going, so I definitely took advantage of that. So I messed around a little bit with, the functional trainer up at the gym. And my coach was up there too, and he kind of said he would take care of it. So I was like, oh, okay. So I opened it up, kind of just seeing what we're working with. And so my coach Cody's gonna take care of it, which is nice. But yeah, I'm very excited about, working with it for myself and also with clients. So it just opens the door. And it's something I've always wanted at the gym. And, Titan Fitness had that Black Friday deal, so I was kind of like, I'll take them up on that. But now we are back at the house. My legs feel like jello. That is one heck of a leg day. I wanted to film it, but it's just one of those. But now we have food. So food on the agenda for today. My egg beaters, Southwest style. These are my shit. I eat these all the time. Probably one of my favorite things to eat. They're just really good. And the Southwest style is, just has a little spice to it. Just really good. So that's going to be for my protein source. Gotta figure something out with some carbs. Not sure what I want to eat just yet, but I'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and start cooking some food. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching.